Bandai Tamashii Nations have announced the latest Marvel Cinematic Universe for their Phase 5 line with the Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.3 SH Figuarts, and it's no surprises they have gone for a 2-pack of Star-Lord and Rocket Raccoon. So these are two characters that Tamashii Nations have experienced in making, having previously given us the Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.2 line, which did include Baby Groot. And of course we have seen solo versions of these two characters for the Infinity War versions. This time around obviously they will be wearing the blue spacesuits, which will be the gear that the rest of the team wear as well. Now in terms of the mold proportions and accessories, this does feel somewhat familiar. Now the face sculpt however does seem slightly different just based on what I'm seeing. I don't see any alternative versions in these photos, maybe we will get them in the final product. But in terms of just based on these two, it does look different. And of course Bandai are now moving on to Phase 5, as this is the second line announcement following the Ant-Man Quantumania version. My personal opinion, these are great for your collection for the Phase 5, and if you end up liking the movie, of course you want more characters. But for me personally, I want to see Vision, Iron Patriot and Wenwu first, since they did announce those figures some time ago and they're a bit more unique and new to a collection. Or maybe give us more announcements of the Spider-Man No Way Home characters before moving on to Phase 5. Just like the Ant-Man Quantumania release, I feel that this 2-pack is being released just for the sake of it being the latest Marvel figures, and having given us two characters now in the blue spacesuit, I do of course want the rest of the characters, but I know in the past history this is not always the case, so these two characters could be the only ones in this line. Tamashii Nations have also made an announcement for the 90s anime hit TV series Berserk, and this is the first time they have dived into this line, so it's definitely exciting for fans of this show, especially as we know that the SH Figuarts anime figures are mostly on point in terms of the likeness, articulation and accessories. So obviously we'll be getting the protagonist known as Guts, the Black Swordsman. I'm not going to pretend I know a lot about this character, but based on what I've been seeing, this looks incredible with the weapons, the face sculpts, and you can do all those crazy poses, so it does look like it's jumped straight from the anime. And the second announcement is Griffith, the antagonist. This looks pretty nice too, and this will be a big set since it will come with the horse, and of course it can be paired up together to start your Berserk line. As for Medicom Mafex, they have made some announcements regarding their Star Wars and DC lineup, with Ahsoka from the Mandalorian series and the other one being Rogue One's Darth Vader, which is obviously going to be one to look out for regardless of which version it is. Medicom will also continue with Zack Snyder's Justice League line with a new and updated Arthur Curry aka Aquaman, and of course we did get updates for both Superman and Cyborg, so it looks like Medicom will continue to give us another team member once again with tweaks here and there. And of course this is a good thing for those who missed out on the previous one or just want the latest and greatest version. So this will include the extra head sculpt with 3 in total. Previously they only had 2. And based on what I'm seeing, these are new head sculpts for this Aquaman, so it's not the same as the previous ones. There's also some new hand gestures like the pointing of the finger, but also we get the same accessories like the trident and the mother box. And now that the 3 members are released under the new updates and title of Zack Snyder's Justice League, I expect them to also give us a Batman, Wonder Woman and the Flash. So in terms of the release dates, Darth Vader will be coming first in November this year, but both Ahsoka and Aquaman will not be released until 2024 in April, and that is only the scheduled dates. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for more toy news, reviews and collections. Thanks for watching and hope to see you very soon.